Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So the situation here on the euro currency tells us that no matter what we think about the longer term perspective, in practice we have to stick with the patterns. And actually, as we have discussed yesterday on the hourly chart, minor bullish head and shoulders. As you can see, it starts working despite that actually initially it was seemed that, well, this pattern is doomed, so hardly it will work. But in reality, you could see well, at least market is moving with it. So this just tells us that we have to use the common sense and not ignore the patterns that if even we do not believe it will work. So so we have to be really careful with this and trying to not go against these patterns. And well, at least to be patient and wait. If we would like to take the position in the opposite direction, we need to wait and see what will happen and we'll pull the trigger only when this comes some certainty about these patterns. So on the Bitcoin market, as you probably already heard, that ETF finally have been approved. So now it's interesting to see what the cash flows will be in these ETFs. As previous examples of the ETFs in Hong Kong and in Europe, so you know, the Jacobi, this is the first ETF approved in Europe, haven't given any results. So actually we do not see any significant inflows with these ETFs. So let's see what will happen with their really big whales ETFs. So speaking about the euro currency, we suggest that this performance is still temporal. Situation could change drastically during today's inflation report. So obviously this information is a major driver for current week. But if you'll take a look at the other markets, here you see more that is stands supportive to the dollar. So for instance, on a 10-year yield, we see minor consolidation. So some flat action of the yields provide some support to the dollar rivals and the euro currency as well, because the rising interest rates stop pricing on the competitors. So it's led us to showing some upward action. But at the same time, tight consolidation suggests that we could get some kind of the upward continuation. Maybe once again, today inflation could become the trigger if numbers will be significantly higher than market anticipated. So on the dollar index, we mostly see the same story. So the hand shoulders that we discussed and stand in place. And you can see that yesterday market hasn't shown any big action. So mostly it even stands as an inside session here. So here is, we can't suggest the breaking of the bullish context. That makes us think that the performance that we have on the euro currency, although it shows the upward action, might be temporal. And we have to keep an eye on, close eye on the breakout of the top of the high wave. It might be a fake breakout, so market could just challenge it and then return it back down and start downward action. It's very probable, because other bearish points stands in place. So for example, divergence is still here, so we will see. On the follow time frame chart, here we need to keep an eye on a couple of levels. So with the upward action, market could reach as a 50%. This already has been tested with the double repo pattern that we have discussed. Market could retest it, but particular interest is 1039. So this is 618 level. If even market will climb here, as you can see, it will not break the general harmony with this pattern. So slightly higher, slightly lower, 10-15 pips, it makes no difference. If market will start climbing above the 1040, 1045, that might be a different story. But for now, we do not see any reasons to ignore this pattern and suggesting that bearish context has failed. It's too early for that. Finally, on hourly chart, so we'll go back to the idea of the kind of the hand shoulders, this triple to buy, all these patterns we have discussed for the week. You can see it's in general this works nice, despite that. Well, yesterday we said that, well, it seems that it's a bit choppy. The market could break it down, but as we said, you could place very tight stop, because if market starts upward action, it has started right from here, and you can see this has happened. So market right now stands around the so-called neckline. See what will happen. With the extensions, you could see that we have this ABCD pattern. CDLX seems a bit slow. If you take position here, better to move stops to the break-even, because who knows what will happen on the inflation report. But nearest OP stands on 1030. We don't have any acceleration. That's why it's properly to suggest that well, XOP hardly will be touched, but OP is 1030 seems our primary destination points if market will be able to move higher. And this OP perfectly agrees with this area. This where potential top of the right arm on the hand shoulders might be formed. So that's what we're currently considering. Those who have taken the short positions here is probably already out at the break-even, or maybe you have out earlier. But anyway, currently we're watching for next potential entry area. So as I said, in the same level. That being said, for the bulls, you could keep longs, move stops to the break-even, see what will happen. Control your position, minimize your risk, and make the decision if something will go wrong. Maybe it makes sense to just take the result that you already have. For the bears, right now it's nothing to do. Probably we will have to wait until the inflation report will be released, and hopefully we will see market around 1030, where we could make the decision about second entry. The one thing that we do not want to see is, of course, the straightforward upward rally here. As it will be a very straightforward upward action very fast, it would be better to wait and see what will happen. Do not take the position immediately, despite that we stand at the resistance. We need to see some reaction, because very fast acceleration could push prices higher, and in general bearish context could fail if data will be strong enough. So that's two thoughts on the current situation in euro currency. Let's see what will happen.